I think we're just seeing it coming into focus there. And yes, the plane has just touched down on the ground in Nadzab Airport, and the late Honorable Luther Wenge, provincial member for Morobe Province, is of course has arrived in his home province.
Lift! Line it up! Low! March!
Papa Wantamina, Papa Kennedy, Matthew Bamipla, Lucy Plana, Papa Gomes. Thank you to Maslow. Ogata Ben Sorena, support Lo Yuplalo, Papa Lo here in Abnawem, Lucy Ubigo Benko Place.
Just then you heard or you saw the pictures of what had transpired with that plane. Now, pardon us for our a slight error there. I believe right now we're looking at the picture of the planes. We're not too sure if that last plane that we had said was landing was at the airport, but that was the pictures coming through from Nadzab. And what we're going to do is cross over to our roving team on the ground at Nadzab, Mark Ali and colleague from NBC Morobe, Alan Yoni, and they can probably give us a better update of what has transpired so far on the ground. So we cross over to Mark Ali. Good day to you, Mark.
Yes, good day to you, Stephen, and of course our commentary team in the studio, Gregory Moses. Good day to you, and Loa Annie, of course, coming to you live out from the old Najab Airport in the Morobe province. Let me greet you all the listeners, of course, on NBC National Radio all across Papua New Guinea, relaying through our provincial radio network, and of course NBC TV, NBC Online, and NBC National Radio, Internet Radio. Those of you tuning in all across the globe, following us for the final program for the funeral service, final service, and of course the burial of the late Songan Governor Luther Wenge, the governor from Morobe. All right, out from the old Najab Airport, the program is currently underway. The aircraft carrying the body of the late governor from Morobe, Honorable Luther Akisawa Wenge, is about to touch down. It went around the city of Leh for a lap or two, and then we are now witnessing the plane to touch down at the tarmac in a few minutes' time. But good day to you, all listeners. NBC Usap Puti Miao, Ibing Ayam, Juang Biang to you, Awenji, Tembungam Peneng, Olain Blumi Blo Nabak, Usat you step around long country, all family Blo, late governor, and those of you following us. Right now the program is about to go, as we're starting off with, at the Najab Airport, the old Najab Airport. The aircraft carrying the body of the late governor from Morobe, Honorable Luther Akisawa Wenge, has touched down, almost. And of course, the atmosphere here at the terminal is one of the quiet atmosphere. People are standing with tears, deep respect and heavy emotion as well, as the plane taxied in. Fire trucks from the National Airports Corporation gave a full will give the full water salute, and we will expect the 2 strong arches of water spraying over the aircraft in a symbol of clinching and dignified welcome, the final welcome home for many people standing along the tarmac, and of course they are in tears witnessing the touchdown of the plane. It's the Tropic Air, the chartered plane, slowly making its way to the ceremonial ground at the old Najab Airport tarmac, as we are witnessing. Joining me as well on the conversation today, of course, this beautiful day, we have Emmanuel Baladi joining me as well. Emmanuel, thank you too much, Lo, joining me, Lo, broadcast today, Lo, Najab Airport, where you may witness him now. Chata Balus, where Karim Body Blow, late Governor Blow Morobe, Chief Songang Luther Wenge. I mean, now I come close to witness him now. Welcome ceremony in a program whereby me witness him. I want him to take minutes now.
Bislam one blakain sore something lo receive him governor current governor na member blo provincial member blo Morobe province na looking over all man meri lo 10th district ogata 9th district they are here now stalo witness one something will come up today. Thank you.
All right. Right now the program is underway. As you can hear from the background, the siren from the fire truck from the National Airport Corporation giving a full ceremonial water salute. 2 strong axes of water spraying over the aircraft in a symbolic cleansing and dignified welcome home. And we have leaders representing the 10 districts of Morobe province, with senior officials from the provincial government and from the districts as well. And many people standing along the tarmac in tears, welcoming the Tropic Air P2JAU, the chartered plane as the plane about to embark at the terminal. And looking at where I'm standing at the ceremonial guard of honor from the PNG Defense Force, already in full formation, and they are standing firm with rifles at their sides, and church representatives from the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea, which the late governor served as the song with the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea, and the honorable member for the newly electorate, the 10th electorate of Morobe Province, Honorable Mas Narawe, the provincial administrator for Morobe Province, Mr. Max Bruton, Deputy Prime Minister, and the member for Lay, Honorable John Rosso, and member for Bulolo, Honorable Sam Basil Jr., Dr. Kobe Bomorio, the Minister for Housing, and the member for Tewai and dignitaries, the important guests, and of course senior statesmen of the Morobe Provincial. The plane is already stopped and embarking now. We have the Deputy Clerk of the Parliament slowly making his way out from the plane, and followed by the elder son of the late Governor, Matthew Wenge, and the elder brother of the late Governor and former member for Navaib, Mr. Kennedy Wenge, and of course Deputy Speaker of Parliament and member for Makam, Honorable Koningguan. And the ceremonial guards are already standing, awaiting the body to be taken out from the plane, and there will be a ceremony taking place. We have the Morobe Provincial Protocol team, the pastors from the Evangelical Lutheran Church, the members of the public, all dressed in traditional attire, and of course wearing their traditional mourning clothes, and all with their face painted, showing their sorrow as the body embarked the airplane this today at Najab Airport. As you can see from the pictures live on NBC TV and online, the casket of the late governor is now being prepared to come out. It is draped with both the Papua New Guinea national flag and the Morobe provincial flag. What a powerful symbol of his service to his people of this nation, beautiful nation, Papua New Guinea, as a strong advocate and a defender of our constitution, and of course, the chief quilla of the people of Morobe. All right, we have the military pallbearers in position, as you can see from the pictures, and in just a few moments, as they will lift the casket and begin the slow, dignified march across the tarmac. As this happens, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners all across Papua New Guinea, we'll be expecting the national anthem will be played and followed by a short prayer led by the church leaders, added by the Assistant Bishop of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea. Already, as you can see from the pictures right in front of your screen. And looking back outside, we have crowds all across Lake City, some traveling as far as Makam Valley to Medang, along the Highlands Highway down from Mount Hagen to Jiwaka, Western Highlands, of course, Chimbu, Goroka, all traveling down, witnessing the arrival of the casket of late Honorable Luther Wenge at this time. And now casket is being taken out from the plane. At the moment the casket leaves the aircraft, the guard of honor will present arms and slow march will take the casket to the waiting house while the leaders and dignitaries follow closely behind, as you can see from the pictures. From there, the convoy will begin its journey back to Lake City. Will thousands all gathered outside along the roadside, vehicles, numbers of vehicles traveling as early as 7 o'clock in the morning to the airport. Emmanuel, all listeners, beli miaram yumilong NBC Provincial Radio. Olak mas Papua New Guinea, no more betu, na lo Papua New Guinea, na watch him live. 1:30 o'clock. Kamapikin story liklik lo topisin lo. Benefit the listeners beli mi 1 o'clock puti miao.
All right, thank you, Strat. Ogar our listeners beli mi right across lo Papua New Guinea, Wanamapol, Yoklo puti miao. Stop here, come live lo Najab Airport lo Olpla terminal. That's where Buriblo late Honorable Luther Akisawa Wenge come. Now at them all defense all bodina all kisim come. All putimem all kisimem come inside now. La ba all defense narap all group ba staff no ba karimem lo dislap na go. So right now I'm body staff also lo come outside finish lo balus na ready lo or ba kisim kam. So when I'm up yok lo puti me stop and that's the current when I'm situation current something of lo come up now. Ogara man meri lo Morobe province am all come pull up straight. Lo airport na go round starting lo Najab go round osem lo Najab market. I go all the way go round lo line convoy gogata tamlo lo Morobe province am all bilasim. Goran lo Lake City, goran ogata am all bilasim ogara side lo road na goran. Na ogara manmiri all stop lo road yet lo Najhapi goran lo ogara place gogata lo lay. So all man ready ta solo kisim casket lo late Honorable Luther Akisawa Wenge. So now at DPM yet bago Honorable John Rosso. Now at go and some leaders lo kisim body. Thank you, Mark.
And thank you, Manuel. As you can witness, accompanying the casket of the late Honorable Governor is the Deputy Clerk of the Parliament, Basil Kambuliagen, and of course the Deputy Speaker and Honorable Member for Makam, Honorable Koningwan. As you can see from the pictures, we have leaders lining up. Deputy Prime Minister, of course, alongside the Member for Finchafan, Honorable Rembo Paita, Minister for Housing and Member for Teba CLC, Honorable Dr. Kobe Bomorio, Honorable Mas Narwe, the Member for Wawaria, and of course, Sam Basil Jr., the Honorable Member for Bulolo. As it happens, the national anthems will be played, followed by a short prayer led by the Lutheran Church leaders. And already you can see people lowering their heads in silence from the back, along the fence, as tears in their eyes as the moment approaches. As you can see from the screen, we have the ceremonial guards finally taking the casket in a slow march, approaching the red carpet, thrown at the clock tarmac, and as the ceremonial guard paying their respect as the body. As you're looking at your screen at this time, walking behind the casket will be the country's leaders. And we have the Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable John Rosso. And they are joined by, of course, Morobe members of Parliament. As mentioned earlier, we do also have Tio Pelgan, the member for Nawaib, Dr. Kobe Bomorio, Honorable Jason Peter, member for Yuan Gulf, Deputy Speaker and Honorable Member for Makam, Kony Ingwan, Rembo Paita from the member for Finsafen, Patrick Bassa from Kabum, of course, the member for Kabum, and Sam Basil Jr. And behind the leaders, we have the Deputy Clerk of the Parliament, who is also present, observing the parliamentary honors, and that will be the part 2 of the program. The moment casket leaves the aircraft, the guard of honor will present arms, and the slow march will take casket to the waiting hearse, while the leaders and dignitaries follow closely behind. Let me take you to the marching parties, and you can hear as they march with the flute sound slowly approaching the gate to the waiting house waiting. And viewers and listeners, those of you following us on NBC National Radio, NBC TV and NBC Online, and of course our internet radio, the casket is now being almost coming close to the house that will be taking the body. And we, as you can see from the pictures, the pastors from the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea standing side by side as the body of the casket of the late Songang is now being put into the one of the vehicle, of course. It's privately owned by late governor himself, and that was his wish to allow his body to be taken by his own vehicle, the 10-seater blue one, as you can see from the pictures. All right, lining up here, the leaders representing the people of Morobe Province, the 10 districts, and of course the Deputy Prime Minister and Honorable member for Lay Open, Honorable John Rosso. From here, listeners and viewers, the convoy will begin its journey back to Lay City with thousands already gathered along the way. And the program, the part 2 of the program, live out from the Tutumang House. So good listeners, Usah tu lebih ni pelo broadcast now, body blow late kawan now. Oleh putih pengajar lo karwe by Karim body kalau tutup bang house lo Provincial Assembly. Nah, as you can look lo screen lo TV, all pastors from the Lutheran Church. Now leaders belum representing 10 district in Morobe Province. One of Deputy Prime Minister belum Papua New Guinea, Honorable John Rosso. Deputy Speaker, na member belum makam Honorable Koni Ingwan. Member belum Bulolo Sembasil Junior. Member belum Finsafen. Honorable Rembo Paita. Former member belum Nawab. Mr. Kennedy Wenge. Member belum TYCSC. Na Minister belum Housing Dr. Kobi Bomorio. Na member belum Kabum Honorable Patrick Basa. Na member belum Nawab Tiapel Jem Tete Avenue. Now you may now witness him prayer. Na tok ikam belum Assistant Bishop lo ELC PNG. Reverend Kitabing Lucas from the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea.
This province, all mountain blongan, all wara blongan, environment blongan, all people blongan, all Manmeri backside long or Karuka garden, coffee garden, all Manmeri Osari stop inside long all Marita garden, a tulip garden long all, Brusako garden long all, one time all get all environments all you got inside long this province, long this day, we play down in head, well long we play, got big pain. Na long this class we play sana from here. Na we play kisim leader from we play songan honorable late Akisawa Wenge. Bikla time we play go. We play kisim this body. Na we play kisim the casket. Now walk about today go long lay long capital town from we play long province. We play ready. Na we play giving we play it. Kisim this day long hand from we play. Kisim all program all activities long this time long hand from we play. Now you yet you can kiss him this organ activities, now you yet you can steer him, you can control him. Mipla Beten long all leader from Mipla long government Sari Cameroon National Parliament, one time all provincial leaders from Mipla, all people from Morobe, all churches, Mipla ito thank you. Long UNAP long staff, Sambai, now make him this activity, long Mipla long this day come up with plan. Anu to you God long cleaning my water long all people long you. Now you sabe hear him cry long all. Na cry blongol, he sabe make him you react long cry blongol. Asem dong this day, mipla sabe cry blong mipla, I wara blong mipla. You by cleaning long on way blong you na long time blong you. Kisim mipla long this day, na banisim mipla, na you karama mipla, na ogara walk mipla by make him long this day. All man Mary travel long car blongol, all man Mary walk about, all man Mary sun up long road. Mipla ask him. By you guiding me plow all get by no by one plow accident by come up na ibong him all man very plong you. Bringing me plow peace, one time 6 piece blow you. Now giving me plow this peace inside long bell from me plow. In that me plow can bring him. Now me plow can behind him all get a protocol. Plong sim leader blow me plow go long town blow me plow. Now me plow can cry. Me not long one time me plow by giving this body go back. Me plow talk thank you long all leader blow me play son up one time. Mipla talk thank you. Long all army blow mipla, pasta blow mipla, man Mary blow mipla. Mipla giving mipla to go hand from you. One time leader blow mipla, the body blow him. Mipla making this payton. Inside blow name blow you got 3-1. Papa, Pikini, na Holy Spirit. Long benediction long about blow me on this day. You may make him walk about. Now you may receive him. Morobe province, you may receive him. Body blow late song blow me. Long name belong God 3-1, God Papa, God Pikini, now God Holy Spirit. And now you may officially receive him body belong late song belong you me. Now you may can behind him process, belong bring him go inside long town belong you me. Now meeting the people belong this province. Thank you.
And that's the Assistant Bishop of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Papua New Guinea, Reverend Kerabing Lucas, with the prayer as the ceremonial guards place the casket of the late governor into the waiting house to be transported down at Tutumang House, the Provincial Assembly. All right, here at the Najab, the moment is heavy, emotional, and deeply moving. You can feel the pride of the people mixed with grief. For Morobin, this is not just a return of a leader, but this is the homecoming of their son, the true son, the strong Quila, their defender and their voice. Olitok backbone blongola. Auskrai start time mi punaw long number 13 day blong moon September. And now sorry stop as mi plawak lo look na walk about and all school students only line up. Na all man Mary only sana upon time. Sorry only waiting tasol. Long vehicle, long Karim body na walk about. It will be a long convoy. With a slow start at Najab, we will travel down all the way to the Provincial Assembly at Tutumang House. And then from there, we will join by Enos Kalo and the team for the ceremonial sitting. And of course, underwear, take over of the body. And as you can hear, these are the students aligning and singing the songs. What a beautiful chorus dedicated to the late governor. And these are the students representing the institutions in the Morobe province, the Lay Technical College, Unitech students, the International Training Institute students, students from Wabi National High School, Bumayang Secondary School, Bugandi Secondary School, and other institutions and secondary schools lining up, singing, welcoming their leader as from here the convoy will be traveling down to Najaf. As the convoy slowly makes its way out of Najaf, as you can see from the pictures, families, students, residents of Najaf community and nearby villages waving their hands, waving their flags quietly as they pay their final respects while welcoming their governor and leader for the province, of course, the Chief Songang, Honorable Lota Akisawa Wenge. Emmanuel, walk about lo yumi lo convoy now by me. One more spot by me, Abrusin by me, all stops by me make him. You can update him all viewers now, listeners by me.
All right, thank you, straight Mark. Now thank you, listeners, listeners na viewers. Now at Mipla Lusim Najap and Bamipla Guran, a convoy and go around him city, bus around him Lay City, around him Lay City, and Bakam Guran Osamlo stadium past them, and then go finish him straight low. Place blow late Honorable Luta Akisawa Wenge lo Hobu Street, lo place Hobu. So this la convoy now and I go gata around him Lay City, and then go all the way lo Hobu and place them. That's where settle up lo tonight. Thank you.
All right, as you can see, the convoy's vehicle, the body, the casket of the late governor is traveling far at the back. We are few vehicles away from the funeral hearse, the transport, the 10-seater that is carrying the casket of the governor. And looking up in front, we have vehicle lining up all the way to the entrance of the Najaf airport. The cars, the vehicle, the trucks, the buses painted all with mud, and of course all written with the late governor's name on it. The posters, the flags, the banners, all lifted up by the bystanders, of course. We are now leaving the Najaf airport now. We'll be traveling approximately 20 to 30 minutes, but it will be a slow drive, We'll have a couple of stops to be made along the way, and it will take us an hour or two for these stops before we take you to the Tutumang House for the part 2 of the program, the Endowa takeover from the state to the provincial assembly, and of course the ceremonial sitting that will be taking place this afternoon, which announced that the team will lead the coverage this afternoon, and you will witness it. From there, it's like Emmanuel said, the body will proceed up to his residential home place, that's Hobu, where the Nawab Lutheran High School is. Emmanuel, very emotional moment, bro, people of Morobe. Man, looking all students, all piginini, kirablo tribal morning, road, and all bilasim good street na, waiting tasol. Lirablo lo kam kamap, one look blue na preparation blo, all man here.
Thank you, Mark. By me, looking while plenty of piginini, especially all sumatin, lo universities na college plus all primary, secondaries na primary. Why all come lo pay respect lo because is the current kind of leader of the province na also making plenty good like something lo piginini through lo side lo scholarship na kind of so like sa kind of pay school fee lo piginini So looking mo sa mga papa blo to ya so pasin blo same respect ya mol kam. That's why you looking mo picking ni pull up straight lo primary, secondaries, universities, colleges. So yung mga big plus something straight. Yung kind of say molu si papa blo le. That's why you looking mo stava. So thank you straight, Mark.
You know, some people will beneficiary blow this scholarship where I know you are emotionally more. You one of the students who said you benefit lo scholarship too. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Sorry, my brother. Now we have the Deputy Prime Minister also. I mean, him tribute belongam too, and of course some of the prominent leaders of Morobe Province. I know you are watching and you are listening to this commentary and footage of live coverage out from the Najab airport. As we are traveling down to Leh, you're one of those who have benefited from this scholarship that late governor has introduced since his leadership started in 1997. And plenty of people in Morobe but confirming you with tears right now as body block governor for the last time. It's another homecoming celebrations as people of Morobe gathered together here along the highway. Low waiting convoy low come up low Leh City, and we have a number of groups all gathered at St. Ignatius Kilage Stadium. The official outcry to be begin tonight, and we will get to hear the speeches, the tributes from our national leaders and state ministers that is happening tonight. But Emmanuel, man, complicated, emotional something straight you look him, and it's not just on Mama Papa that's all, but the little kids. All by missing leadership longem, friendly guest staff longem, time around visiting all schools, all primary schools. He's truly a man of people. I'm sa tuk one all man Mary. You liglig mano, bigla mano, you mama, one kan mama, you stop the work of big office, so he's a market. Governor, man of people.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. This la governor, kind of leader lo man Mary straight, leader lo man Mary. Sa kam lukio liglig ol pikinin yang batok to good lol yang plamano, yang plameri o big plaman, big plameri. Rich o pua, sa luki mogara o mem blongam straight, kind of leader lo people. So los la good pasin blame and make him na. That's where now you watch him live na look him some car in ICC or business houses, contributions in all one pla province jol Eastern Islands to come down, Jiwaka to come down, Chimbu to come down, all grab inside lo, Papua New Guinea, especially islands all come down, Meden come, Sipi come. Now got a community, provincial communities inside lo, Leh lo, all Sipi communities, central communities, everyone all campaign respect lo. So that's where you look him now come up inside Leh City, Lord Najab. As me convoy go down. Thank you, Mark.
So we are now approaching the NIC compound. NIC compound now.
Yes, I'm NIC compound now. I'm inside that Najab area. And by me go around Osem again Najab market, and then from there I'm going to place line by go around Osem by me go around Osem Leh. Thank you. Kami sebelah kanan memang mek travel cargo mapai.
Emmanuel, mapai transport.
This like mapai transport will give him a loan because governor I'm currently kind of saying one blah family kind of example family connections na namin lo ante mapai. Late Jacob Luke, Papa Blo Mapai. Now that's where Mapai to Mapai community, all workman Mary Blo Mapai plus all family Blo Mapai all come look pay last respect Blo all. Thank you.
All right, viewers and listeners, we are slowly heading out from the Najab Tomodachi Airport, traveling in a slow pace. From there'll be a couple of stops along the highway from the villages all the way to the Tutumang house for the part 2 of the program, the official funeral service and of course burial service for late Honorable Governor Luther Wenge. Now, weather out in Morobe province is just perfectly fine. Sunny, kirap, light, but no light strong. Now you can feel the cold breeze. Now, man very enjoy straight this time. Lo welcoming body blow, like Governor Blongol. Emmanuel, how about the weather?
All right, inside I'm blessed rain. So I'm now kind of during the day it's sunny, really sun and shine good. So just almost be. But you come lay by pillows sun and hot straight. But actually I'm lay I'm also them najab hot najab. You go around lay I'm got different hot blowing. So otherwise weather I'm fine. Every day I'm sana. During the night it's raining time. So this time the good weather. So you must big black kumul come so nature to looks all of this lato.
You know what, sunny hot, but went to come the cold breeze. Old man is an Abla road, family ma'am. Governor throw my flag. Na samplay cry. But my wara only put him all camera phone blong all out. Na oklo kisimol photo as vehicle karim body. Road backside ECC. This time, but Emmanuel, you got some few stops. By me make him low. Time me run low road. Go run on some low.
Yes. Lo here lo najab go run ogata lo lay. I'm kind of so like 30 minutes ride. So within that time, just that time go run all place line up go down. You got all plenty all places stop. So one all place to all got all lily call. Sorry, I'm told about so him namelo road. Kind of some put him all flower. Put him all flower na all pugara family mama papa brother susa ogata stop na all wait him some plus stop me plus stop him but emba depend gen now lol all line usa to go past lo this la emba ida stop lo here or no got me ba direct go down round him so lazy tina go lo hobu.
Man, countless number of vehicles, buses, Costa bus. I think some of these buses were traveling down from Highlands, yeah?
Yes. Plenty of small bus come Highlands, me talk when it's Eastern Islands, M1, Chimbu, Jiwaka, again, South, Mogara bus look up to all come down. Yes, so including Mogara, all buses were all making business inside all sample, all islands, family also to make a business inside them, all really small bus, tulo, kisim, come body blow. Late Governor.
As you can look him now, I'm all police man inside long Morobe province now. You look clearing all roads. Now traffic law giving way law body. One time car where me travel long I come go pass. Now followed by Deputy Prime Minister. Now all leaders from me inside long province. Lo behind him, then honorable vehicle by followed backside lo display casket or carway karim casket lo Governor Honorable Luther Wenge. All man Mary write him name logo lantap lo cars and representing all communities in Chatlong Morobe, especially lo Najab agol sem lo leya.
Yeah. Online we all write him all this all ground of cement abstract islands na kam dan you look is la red pa ground na minama sikam all islands to kisikam wow ware to iga tol slow red pa ground to so slow red pa ground all sister of place na kari kam dan puti logo Dakar right in name Mozambique pla kumul songang LAW Quilablo Morobe all kind of names all putim logo all bas car blongolo pasin blo so im respect na kaino sam. Yeah, thank you.
And it's he's very own people from the Nawab district. Olan Blimilo Banduang, you know, road was stopped as solo Kalangan, the place. And from there it's a walking distance to Banduang village where the burial site. So I believe plenty man by still go yet lo. Because it's by road, they will still go and witness the burial.
Thank you. Makem Banduang inside Ogata. I'm kind of say chopa tas all bago. No, roti go but roti no good pla. So me not think planting man meri bago lo disla lo side lo burial. All man like him also but planning mem lo state land lo snack bar lo lay city yet, but aku din lo will lo yamet. To come like us go back and lo place lo bindoang. So bindoang to lo place ta close to stop inside o gara lo bus. So me nothing plant your line ba. Me nothing plant your line ba. Only by go lo this la burial belong. Remember only few people that's all ba go. Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
All right, now as you can see from the screen, we are just 2 vehicles away from the tent-sitter that carry the casket of late Governor for Morobe. 2 motorcade riding side by side, escorting the casket, the vehicle that carrying the casket. And in front of the vehicle, we have the military police vehicle, and then the defense vehicle. So as you can hear from the background, all buses now car lo giving way lo body lo pass through by over the convoy. It's a countless number of vehicles. Also, you may talk Emmanuel lo give updates. It's not just Morobe province alone, all vehicle owners now PMVs lo Morobe province tasol. You make at vehicles lo Highlands region only come down, Medengi Kamantab, Tupla region only boom one time. Highlands na Momase from Medeng, na from Highlands only come. So you can see the number of vehicles. Anyway, we have students. All sumatin blo one secondary school along.
Sumatin blo. Imilukim blo. National Wawi National High School na all sample primary school namel lo Makam Valley Highway dislap all sumatin lo dislap Makam Valley High School Wawi National High School mogara sumatin imilukim all sana lo franta solo close to Chola. Yeah. Thank you.
Emmanuel, in front of us, you look at all bus now, all military soldiers blaming now, all clearing all buses. Give way lo you pass through. Lo this time. Expectation lo you road, all man Mary along the highway. Pisawe Governor Blumi got on the strong relationship.
Yes.
On the man Mary Blumi I mean Morobe province. So what do we expect? Lo this road you go around lo lay at this time.
Okay, expectation Blumi give me look now walk lo come up bus stop na all man batok mi pala looking. Lida bla mi pla why you pla stop mi pla kain ol tok kosem. Yeah, emba smooth ride godan lo tamblo but emba lilik blockage lilik because all man ba like lo looking body lo songang. Thank you.
As you can see from the pictures, all bus trawa, what do you mean? All patiently give way na. Want them all passengers on board?
Okay. Yeah, I'm all right. Ini tok military na.
Tupla motorcade where he escort him body na ikam. In a slow pace, only walk lo drive is ikam. All man meri inside lo car, walk lo troman, wave him goodbye. Strong pla kuilab lo Morobe province. Leadership lo ngem, and got big influence. Awesome, Emmanuel, ami tok na ami so emotional where ami tok and them tears na am true. Plenty of students lo Morobe province. Plenty blongol come up all big man, 7 public service. All come up big man long all one walk of field area all sim long am true lo leadership lo late Governor lo display scholarship program when we been introducing time we been established Governor. So most of these buses and youths organizing the motorcade are the youths from the youths who have benefited from the scholarship.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, for example, bicyclist
Yeah, this la mostly I'm all cyclist, motorbike cyclist lo Morobe province, especially lo lay. You know one plata sol ogara pinsa lo lay city lo bumayong lo igam lo kamkumu lo ten city PTC also place lap. Ogara cyclist all come to lo so in this respect la by convoy to antem na kind of so that's where me looking all now at Osta front lo here. But me expecting more people going down this road go down. Thank you.
And we are slowly making our way out from the entrance of the Tomodachi Airport. Now I'm Karblumipla now by Tanimompla roundabout. We are just 2 vehicles away from the vehicle that carry the casket and of course the motorcade riding alongside the funeral hearse, of course, taking the casket of the late governor. And now Mipla Lusip Najab now, Mipla Baron in a slow pace.
Yeah. Now Bamla Guran by me go all the way, slow villages go down, go come up straight, lay round him, lay lake now. First plus stop by me go stop and by me go stop straight low Tutumanga straight and first plus stop by me go down. So now Mipla you may come outside low Tomodachi Airport now you may. And you may stop o sem lo National Highway Oku Highway straight now road gonta lo Medeng na road go inside lo Play City.
Yeah, development is slowly taking its phase here in Morobe province, especially the road condition. One time straight will be finishing display Kolta road you come up long Anaja.
Okay, this la Kolta only make him lo Najab Guran lo Lay City. Me finish tasol lo around before lo September, around August mo complete mo gara walk na. That's where you may look in Nipla 4-lane complete straight.
Emmanuel, we are right in front of the vehicle, a 10-seater, blue 10-seater, reg number LCG 631. May karim casket lo late governor na tupla motorcade of course ali behind him na wampla police car lo front na mipla staff front lo as you can look him lo watch him live all viewers. And now as you can look him motorcade now backside lo mipla, and now we have the cars, trucks, buses, vehicle convoys that will be following us down. Emmanuel, we plan ship Najab now. We come up long Najab Junction.
Yeah, this time Najab Market. I'm heading towards Najab Market now. Najab Market I'm stop lab. That's where one big trade center to side lo market to line lo Buana kam, line lo Makam Mogara kam. No, that's where also come. Even on islands to also stop na kam market was like one big trade center lo here lo side lo market na. Back come up some township too, so that's why all man can plant is settle last lo here na kind of some. Thank you.
So all Stapadari lo you want Gulf Electorate, and then Honorable Member Blongol and Minister of Community Development, Honorable Jason Peter.
Yes, Najab Dislap stop underneath lo Owen Gulf District. Na member Osama Kalito Penis Honorable Jason Peter too stop namelo disla all leader society kamlo receive him governor blongol na leader blongol. So Honorable Jason Peter to stop namel to lo disla yeah disla Owen Gulf District inshallah within lo Owen Gulf District bago in straight lo 14 mile that's where Yalu, that's where Owen Gulf District ba finish lo disla.
So how many villages are we approaching before reaching the Yellow Bridge? Na imi travel on miles.
So kind of now by me approaching Fopla village lo here go around lo number 5 Yellow and 14 mile. That's where 14 mile begins. 1-4, yeah.
All right, Emmanuel. Now Holman Sanap lo road now lo greet him convoy, especially the carway karim body blow the casket blow late governor.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. I'm mostly all the line all come when I'm waiting body lo side lo road mitok pinis inol morobeta so mix all line islands to come all islo convoy inol morobeta so all islands to want them all stop to na all stop lo convoy lo kisem body lo songang come down lo lay. So that's why me looking now when Sunday o'clock come up now at all man Mary stop the people all still line up at the road go down. So this land now I'm Imikalo Najab market now. So I'm all people on Najab market Makamiet Minsalo Makamiet. So all come to Sanablo Road now looking Boriblo Honorable late Honorable Akisawa Wenge. Thank you.
Viewers and listeners, we are still in Najab. We are approaching the Najab market. That's in Yuan Gulf electorate, where the Minister for Community Development and member for Yuan Gulf, Honorable Jason Peter, hail from. That's his electorate. Amol Manmeri, Oli Kolmol #1 Makama. Now only Soyum Sore Blongol, as you can look on screen. Planti sana ponte mol phone Blongol, camera Blongol. Lo kisim pictures lo this the moment. Memorable moment of Evelyn leader Blongol and the Governor Blue Province, Honorable Akisawa Wenge.
Yeah, inshallah #1 Makam, inshallah Yuan Gulf District, #1 Makam lo here. Mi plus still stop at lo Najab big pla big go by mi goran lo Pochi by mi goran tamblo lo ya bambla goran sambla distance lig bambla berusim Najab na by mi go gata lo narab lo place ke no se mi to pines for la place by me aborsen before mi reach miles emba wambla place to 14 mile so mi plus stop at lo convoy namelet lo road na go while all people lo village lo dislab lo Najab peret all come lo including all settlers to want them all come to lo making farewell blong all respect karimol flower trome anta lo car we casket slip inside them. Thank you.
Yes, we are approaching the villages now, starting off at Najab market. Now we will be running on a slow pace to Lay because Bamblakat will sample stop too.
Bye.
Lol man meri lo pay respect.
Kind of say more lig all stop bami bla megim kind of say now mi bla gorana it's like convoy and it's very slow because of the people along the road na kind of same so all like so mo last all respect all farewell no trauma all flower guanta blocar we casket stantale me that's why all like him say must stop car must slow easy straight na go now gada all man meri lo one place goran lo lay all ba so him respect all one time trauma all flower na all bila sim road finish go all the way lo lay. Thank you.
Now will soldiers or police personnel only stop in his low road, low clearing way that's all body of vehicle carrying casket, low late governor as we approach him Abrushim Najab market now. Mamibla Ron is the next village, of course. Those of you joining us live on Facebook, social media, NBC TV, NBC National Radio. This is a live exclusive coverage of the final funeral burial service of late Honorable Governor Akisawa Wenge. Emmanuel, these are the students.
Yeah, I'm also Sumatin all Sumatin blow one place Tamblo Gatalo, lay 12 miles straight. I'm school, I'm stala school, me losing till on name blank pasta so uniform you can serve some school or this lab straight 12 mile. So I'm all primary school, I'm all primary school. So primary school look some Yes, recently me been talk to Guatemala na risla so yes, also in respect because Papa blow sa pin school fee blow na kind of stuff.
So as you can see from the pictures, all the vehicles, public vehicles, private vehicles, those who are convoying behind the vehicle that carry the casket of the late governor are now on the one side of the road, creating space, of course, for the casket to pass through, with the military personnel in front, the police motorcade at the back, and followed by the vehicle and the leaders of the province, the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and Member for Ley, John Rosso, and of course the other 9 members following the motorcade. And now you may come up long camp trading along Najapet?
Yes, you may start at lo Najapet. So me talk taking me some minutes lo go around before you may have Naja a place, name you go around lo sample naraplo place again lo tamblo sem. So you may still stop at lo Najap service station and people look at Jawaka Kona outside them. That's where all sample all settlers come stop lo and Islam mantu on the diplomat who make a business blame to inside lo Morobe province, not only lo Naja but sample naraplo place to one time. So yeah, thank you.
Actually, Emmanuel, he has connections everywhere around Papua New Guinea, in Hela province, in Jiwaka, in Mount Hagen, in Rabaul.
Like me talk with Songang, Lutheran came sa name Songang. So that's where Lutheran come inside, lo receive him time you may stop it, lo Najab time come down, body come casket come outside. So I'm got big connection. This leader. I'm got big connection because plenty of man is inside lo city, I'm normal province. I'm sa talking about Libras talo Morobe, Libras talo Ley na Morobe. And Libras ayos and people lo Morobe and place people. So also feeling masem. All feeling masem place lo mi playa na leader lo mi playa. That's why I'm sa mana ka people connection. So I'm kurano sem you looking mogata place ya kano sem prime minister kuran. Sorry lo to sa mante respect lo prime minister but I'm to kan big kwila. So that's why you looking connections blame insalo Papua New Guinea and big plus threat. That's why you me looking when something will come up now I'm all man very come pull up. Even all taxi driver to ya ogara taxi lo city taxi lay when taxi services will lay mogara come to now stop to lay. All cancel mogata walk blow now come stop to lo receive him leader blongol.
As you can see from the pictures, both sides of the road have been blocked off, and we are using the left-hand side, traveling to Najap at this time of the during the day, and of course motorcade following us in a slow pace. On the right-hand side of the road, we have the vehicles running as well. That's instructed by the police, of course, the traffic police in the Ley Morobe province to make way for the motorcade to pass through. So I think we're going to be having a stopover somewhere along the highway, Emmanuel?
This time, me nothing by me got some stopover there because I'm kind of member. And through leader of people na banana plant stopover to mas. I'm baron los la kind pace sem now in the kind slow pace sem. I'm baron sem na by me go while all man merilo along the highway, along the villages inside lo highway over so him respect all but me no think about make one that stop lo this time. Thank you.
So as we are approaching Najap now, we are leaving Najap. We almost heading into the next village.
I'm along the highway. You, Mark, thank you, Mark. Me still stop at Najap. Me talk. I'm big club. Like by me go around maybe some distance like club now. By me losing Najap. But inshallah Najab and big club gen or Lily goal place gen.
Okay, from what we are seeing, that's the convoy from the Najab or Tomodachi International Airport from with the convoy that's traveling down to Leh Morobe province. The casket will be taken to the Tutumang. That's the Morobe provincial government building. And that's for the official handover takeover program, where the Deputy Speaker will be handing over the casket to the provincial government, and that is to the Chief Mona and the member for Leh, John Rosso, and that will be happening at the Tutumang or the Morobe provincial government.
Leh Morobe province kaburi kinai be tau barana Morobe province ena governor late Luther Wenge ena tawana idea video lao Leh Morobe province kaburi kinai pona mine program be do idea abia dio lao ya pona ni tawana be do idea abia dio lao Tutumang edena be Leh provincial government office yana rumah dekenai ini sini be official handover do idea kara ne be deputy speaker for parliament SB tawana do ya henia hanai deputy prime minister dekenai ne be member for Leh honorable John Rosso se do ya be Tutumang hanwa dekenai Tutumang rumah ne be Leh provincial government edi office dekenai Ona yo picture ite no be ne be Tutumang government house amo na picture ite no yo bona yo video tona yo na tua namna Gregory Moses picture ite the images that are on screen at the moment are images from Leh Morobe province if I am correct or if you can correct me from the Tutumang building.
That is correct. And, as the convoy is heading down from the Najab airport, as they're saying, they're still up at Najab, and not long they will be coming across onto the Leh district, which is from 14 Mile all the way down to Leh city, and the straight to Tutumang, where the casket will be handed over to the Deputy Prime Minister, and then the provincial part of the provincial assembly will be sitting as a ceremonial sitting for the late governor, late Luther Wenge, who is also the chairman of the Provincial Executive Council and the governor of Morobe.
Yes, then Fixate no be Tutumang rumah amo de be Leh dekenai. Before we cross to the Tutumang house for an update, our team talked to some Morobians. Bona idida lalohade yana their thoughts on late Governor Luther Wenge.
Okay, this is the Tutumang. That's inside of the Tutumang at the Morobe. That's the Morobe provincial government Tutumang, or the assembly, and it's now all set up. We're awaiting the arrival of the casket. When it arrives in Leh city, then it heads straight to the Tutumang, where the you can see from the screen a lot of people have gathered there. who are currently mourning the passing of the late governor. That's the outside of the Tutumang as well. A lot of people have actually gathered around there. And I think our team in Leh have actually spoken to some of those Morobians who have gathered there since the passing of the late governor. And I think most of them have expressed their hearts about what the governor has done, especially the school children, the men and women, and the people of Morobe in regards to the late governor.
Miblo menyamia neblo misem manda. Na miblo wapi elegy Ward 14 lo menyamia district. Na time embin sablo pobonderan pobonderan akam. Em kisimilo 4 mile. Time come up lawyer na come now I'm talking you Sam. You have nothing you walk or I'm talking no me no walk. You have nothing I'm putting me long office long na me come up guard long security long. The time me to I go out long when me inviting me long place. I'm kissing me. I'm kissing me na me was around over a place. Place now I'm talking me. Na you go. You stop on the time I'm like sleep now inviting me to play. Me to sleep, me to sleep lo one bla mattress station. One bla mattress station na time I'm like go toilet. I'm talking me Sam you get up. Me go toilet and miss holy man blow me miss sinan me no toilet. Toilet finish now. Me kissing me. Okay me to go out go lo sleep again lo bed yeah.
Papa now body blame kame casket na ba na kamo sem.
Yeah. Body
casket so why you feel was one
I'm me feeling mo sem brother mama karim me to one place asolo sen. Mix him ground man ne come and I'm brother through me. I'm talking me. Time you die. Me ba salim you go long soba you not go long car long you go long menyamnya. I'm talking me ocean me worried on this land. Me come and
Okay, name lo mi Edwin, se name lo mi nalong mi lo siasi. Mbla kam lo so sore lo mbla because gawana lo taweng game golo school lo mbla lo gamajung. I'm building new pla 4-in-1 classroom. I'm buying new pla set lo mbla. Nambla kam lo so sore lo mbla lo. Nampla iti body plan lo kam arrive lo yan na mbla. Sanap na respecting them na bag godan.
People lo primary school.
Mbla Gamajung Primary School. Lo Najaf.
And as you just heard then, of course, the homecoming of the governor of Morobe province, late Luther Wenge, and certainly an emotional time for all of the crowds that have gathered. Family and friends and political supporters, an outpouring of emotion. Thank you to Mark Ali and Emmanuel Baladi, and of course that convoy continues to broadcast from to process down from Nadzab, getting closer to Leh City.